Well, today is really a fantastic day. It's a great emotion. It's incredible to be here, to witness, to visit these girls, the women who have been, working so hard in the last few years to develop women's football in Afghanistan. Finally, we have been able, thanks to the help of many, in particular the government of Qatar and many others, to get these girls, their families out. So to be here, to kick the ball with them, to play football with them, and basketball as well, because we help the basketball federation and teams as well, is really an emotion that is difficult to describe. You give hope to people. We all often say football gives hope. Well, this is the real life. And to be able to give a real hope to these girls, to their families, to be able to build a new life is something that you cannot explain in words, that you have to live and that you have to continue to live as well in the future. So a great emotion to be here. I'm very, very happy that so far we have been able to help many football players, many girls to get out of Afghanistan, and there is more to come. Well, Qatar has been amazing. I really want to put on record my great thanks to His Highness the Emir of Qatar, to his team, to all the officials in Qatar Airways. It has been incredible how they have been working with us, and we have been working with them as a team since over 2 months now to obtain this result in safety, in security for everyone. Something that was not easy, that many people have put in many hours and a lot of efforts and a lot of risks. A lot of people have contributed to that. Qatar in particular, they have to be thanked. Now these girls with their families are here in a safe environment, in a compound which has been built for the World Cup next year. And again, it took us and the Qataris like 1 second to say, okay, of course, this is at disposal of them and their families. And now they have to go on. They have to go on. We have to find for them new countries, new places where they can stay. The first one who jumped in was Prime Minister Edi Rama from Albania. I want to thank him as well. He said, and I met him a couple of weeks ago in New York, and he said immediately, our country is open. We went through, he said, a lot of difficulties as well. So we understand what these people are going through. Our country is open. So thanks to Edi Rama, thanks to Albania. But we need more countries. We need more governments. We need more football family members to help us, not just to talk about solidarity, to talk about helping, but to do it in real action. We are doing it. We'll continue to knock on all the doors around the world, and we hope that some will listen and hear this plea, this call for help, and will open the doors to these girls who have an amazing life, who have amazing stories to tell. We can only do so much, but we'll never stop. We'll never stop. We'll never have done enough. So we have been able to help a small group of women, of girls, their mothers. I was meeting their mothers, their grandmothers here today, who have helped these girls to live a life in Afghanistan, playing football, giving them more self-assurance. We all know what football means, much more than just a sport. But there are still, of course, today 35 million people or even more living in Afghanistan. They will live there, so we will have in the next step as well engage, obviously, with the people in Afghanistan to rebuild the sport. But our first priority now has been to help those who need most. There are still, of course, groups there we are going to help. And we continue tirelessly to work, because this is not just our role, it's our responsibility. And as FIFA, we can move certain things, we can push certain boundaries, and we will continue to do that as long as there are people anywhere, in any corner in the world, who need us to be there. After a couple of months, nobody speaks anymore about it, but there are still so many people who need, and somebody needs to be there. We are not the only ones, thanks God. obviously not. But we are amongst those who try to help, and we need to leverage the power that football has to help people, and this has no price. To do this, of course, we need a strong FIFA, we need a strong football community globally, we need everyone in the world of football, from the richest to the poorest, to understand what we are doing here, to help, to contribute, and together we can give a future to not only these children here, but to all children all over the world. If you want to see a child smile, you have to give him a ball and they smile. What better is there than this? And to do this, of course, we need to be strong, we need to be good, and we need to work very hard.